Hello everyone, I'm back with another video, and in today's video we have a Dell laptop. This is a Dell Precision 7520, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how to install Windows 11 step by step. I made a video how to create your Windows 11 USB boot drive for those laptops that are really old, they don't have a TPM or any minimum requirements. Check those links. If your laptop is really new, you want to create a different way, I have a video to create it officially. Check those links in case you want to. Once you have your Windows 11 USB boot drive ready, I'm going to show you how to install properly on this laptop. This applies on any Dell, but people keep asking me how to install on this one. I'm going to take you. We have a SSD in here. Put a new NVMe. I'm not too sure if it has a store Windows or not, but you're going to put the Windows USB boot drive on any of the USB port. I'll put on the left one. You're going to power it on, and you're going to start slapping F12. Just keep tapping on F12. And you can do it once you see the logo, or you can just do it before every few seconds. And it will say preparing one-time boot. Now in here we see legacy UEFI. You're going to go to UEFI, you're going to find Kingston Traveler, which is my USB drive, and I have my hard drive right there, my solid state drive. You want to choose your USB, which is this one right in here. For yours might be different brand, so press enter on your USB. So right now it's going to load up my Windows installation. Just be patient. So there's lots of reflection right in here. I'll try to keep it like this. All right. So right now in here we have, it says language installation, English, time and currency, whatever you want. English, I have US. Click next. In here it says keyboard input. If you lay out the keyboard how it is, just choose your layout. Click next. It says, would you like to install Windows or repair my PC? You want to click install Windows. I agree, everything will be erased. Maybe if yours doesn't show in here, that means it doesn't detect that you have a Windows. If you don't have a Windows on your SSD, you may probably skip this part. So I'm going to click install Windows 11 and click next. We are getting a few things ready, so wait here. It's going to take you to an agreement or to a hard drive selection. Terms and services, just take your time reading it, read everything, and then click accept. And now it's going to take you to the hard drive section. Searching for disk. If you have a few disks or one disk, it's going to look for it. So in here, it found disk 1, the 2 disk 1, which is okay, which is that my USB drive, and see disk 0. These are all same. So you can just click on each one of them one by one and click delete and on each one of them. But I know that disk 0 is my SSD that I want to erase. So what you can do in here, instead of deleting one by one, let's say I'll delete this one. And then I have to wait. Then I click. Now if I go over the same one, it's grayed out because I already deleted. I'll click on the next one, they delete. So you want to delete every single disk 0 until it just becomes one whole disk 0. So there shouldn't be only one disk 0. You can do that one by one, or you can hold down Shift and F10, and it's going to open up the command prompt. Inside the command prompt, you want to type disk part. That's for disk partition, and it's going to open up disk partition. And then you want to type list disk with a space. This part is all together. List disk is separate. And then it's going to give you 2 disks that you have. Disk 0, it's your SSD, which whatever gigabyte you have, and disk 1, which is obviously my USB drive, my installation. So you want to type select disk space 0, and you press enter. It says disk 0 is now selected. Now you just want to type clean and press enter. This part successfully cleaned the disk. Once it's cleaned out, you can just type convert space GPT or convert to GPT. I think it was convert to GPT. No, it's convert GPT only. So there's no to. Convert GPT. And press enter. This was successfully converted, selected it to GPT format. And just type exit, exit, and that's it. Now in here, all you want to do, just click on the refresh. and it's going to automatically delete everything, and it's going to be only one left. See, one partition disk with that. All you want to do in here, you don't want to click on new or anything like that. Just make sure that that one is selected and click next. And that's it. Just leave it like this, and it's going to take you, it's going to install Windows. It's going to do a few restarts. And here it says install Windows and keep nothing. Sure, it's just confirming, and click install. So right now it's installing Windows. It's going to do a few restarts, and it's going to take you to a welcome screen, or it's going to take you to a, yeah, it's going to take you to welcome screen. And once we get to the welcome screen, I will let you guys know what to do. Because you don't want to connect it to the internet right away, because if you connect to the internet, once you go to the welcome screen, then you're going to get lots of bloatware programs, affiliated programs installed on your computer, which you don't need. McAfee 30 days, McAfee antivirus, Candy Crush, many garbage that is going to be installed. We call them bloatware application. So we're going to get rid of them and don't let them install. So that's very important for the next step. All right, now that we are in the welcome screen, here we can see it says this is the right country. Choose your country, wherever you want to live, you want to be set at. Click yes. And in here, US, keyboard again, yes. This secondary layout, skip. And in here it says connect to the internet. But you will have this option that it says I don't have internet. But if you don't see this icon right in here, it says I don't have internet. If you don't see this one in here, because you don't want to connect to internet with no cable or with no Wi-Fi. If you don't see this one in here, you want to press Shift F10, and in here you want to type OOBE backslash. Oh, you have to select it obviously. OOBE. This backslash right in here to, I don't have it in this cable. I think it's this one right here, or you have to be this one right in here, the reverse. You can highlight it, and then one right click, it selects it, and then right click again, and it will paste it right there. And then you want to type again, bypass NRO. Then you press this one, OBE/bypass NRO all together, and you press enter. The laptop will restart itself. External command. Oh, I put a by with an E, so it's not by as in by, it's bypass. And you press enter, and it will just restart the laptop or the PC. Now, it will come back to the same place, but this time you will have that link. It says, I do not have internet connection. So let's wait for it to boot up, and it's going to take you to the same step. We are back to the same place. But if you didn't see that one, just click again, yes, click next, yes, escape. And the Wi-Fi here, you should see this, I don't have internet access. You want to click on that. And then put the laptop name. Let's put a laptop or whatever name you want to give to your computer. Click next. For the password, you can leave it blank, or you can put a password for login. Just click blank, next. And now it's going to take you to a desktop. Once you're in the desktop, you do not want to, again, connect to the internet, because we want to remove few stuff before we do that. All right. Now we are in the desktop. Automatically, you're going to see this start menu opens up, and you're going to see a whole bunch of the gray tab. You don't want to click on any of them. You see, there's a whole bunch. You scroll down, there's more. These are the affiliated programs that are paid to the Microsoft to get installed once you have the internet connection. So you don't want them to get installed. What you want to do, you want to right click on each one of them and click Unpin from the start menu. You want to do this for all of them. And once you finish clicking on all of them, we're just going to do it quickly. Once you unpin all of them, then what you want to do, you can simply connect to the internet, to your Wi-Fi, and then go to Start menu, Configuration Settings, and then on the left side, click on a Windows Update, and you're going to have all the drivers and everything is going to reinstalled, and you're going to do 1 or 2 restarts, and then you have your Windows freshly installed with no bloatware. And this is how you can install properly your Windows 11 on your laptop. Again, I hope you guys like this video and helped you guys out. If you have any question or requests, feel free to leave them in a video comment. I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.